Hey, did you know Long's Products is a family-owned janitorial supply with mops, brooms, trash bags, and they even have food service disposables, carry-out plates, and to-goes? Check us out.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Let's Talk Show and Somehow Goat Show here on UrbanCast. I'm your host, Jack. Tonight's conversation is about more than basketball. It's about civic engagement, access, and people who are actually doing the work in our community. Too often, we talk about what Alexandria needs. Tonight, we're highlighting some young men who have stepped up and have built something for our youth. That's what civic engagement look like outside of City Hall. Is organizing, is creating safe spaces. It's investing time, money, and energy into our kids. I'm joined tonight by Ronnie Jones, Dre driving. He may or may not come in. Derrick, Kirk, Corey, Blake, all of our 318 United Basketball League. They're here to talk about the league and the mission and tomorrow's in-person registration. Before we get started and start talking about all this league stuff, I'd like for each one of y'all to introduce yourselves. Derrick, let's start with you.
Okay. I'm Derrick Kirk. With 318 United. Former high school basketball coach. Current AAU coach. Been involved professionally and personally with the youth of Alexandria for almost 20 years now. Running the 318 League, just to keep our kids engaged and have something positive for them to do.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
My name is Ronnie Jones Jr. I'm currently a coach at Arthel Smith, football and basketball. We had this league going for 4 years now. Trying to keep the kids engaged, giving them something to do, like Kirk said. I've been doing this since Kappa League a long time. That's the league before this league started. So they call me AKA Big Wolf, Theodore Fontaine. Shout out to him. He taught me everything I know.
All right. Court?
Corey Blake, played professional basketball, Division I athlete. Just came together with these guys, and we got tired of talking about it and wanted to put our foot on the ground and start helping these kids, keeping them off the streets. And so far we're doing pretty good. Third or fourth year, I believe, and we're getting closer as individuals, and we're gravitating to the kids, and we just want to keep it going, and keep more kids coming and getting engaged with us at 318 United.
Well, it's amazing, Derrick. It looked like it was just yesterday that we came over and did that first interview with you guys over at Peapod. Hey, Ronnie, I think that's you, man.
Excuse me?
I think
You mute your mic, Ronnie.
Mute your mic. See, that's who it is. Yeah, it seemed like it was just yesterday, man, that we were doing that interview over at Peapod. That doesn't seem like it was 4 years at all.
Yeah, it went by fast, but I mean, we've enjoyed the time, man. And the league's been growing. We started out with a little bit under 200 kids, and just this past year we were at about 350. So we're looking forward to it growing even more.
Yeah, I know we're here to talk about y'all, but that's the same thing going on over there at Semi City Stars too. They're growing and adding additional teams and all of that kind of good stuff. So that means y'all doing the work out there, fellas. That's all I can say, and keep up the good work. How did the idea, for folk who are not familiar with you, who still talking about the Kappa League and all that kind of good stuff, how did the idea of 318 come about?
Well, like I said, all of us are kind of involved in basketball in different ways. Corey and Dre, both have two exceptional young men that play basketball that are their sons. Myself and Ronnie, we've always been involved in coaching, so we just kind of got together and saw some gaps in what we felt were development steps for basketball in this area to kind of progress the game. So we decided to get together and put this league together. And like I said, we've seen tremendous outcomes from it. The junior high games are more competitive. The youth games are competitive, and plus there's something for the kids to do, which is what we wanted to accomplish.
When you guys say gaps, what were those gaps that y'all saw here in Alexandria that made you say, "Hey, we got to do this. We can't wait no longer. We just got to do it"?
Well, I mean, number one, there's nothing for the youth to do. There's absolutely nothing for the youth to do. So we kind of, we wanted to address that first. Just give the kids something to kind of look forward to. We understand that every kid isn't going to be an AAU caliber player. Every kid's not going to be, a standout player. But everybody deserves a chance to play the game. So one of our core things that we do is we try to balance the teams as much as possible. We host a combine after everybody registers, and then we allow the coaches to draft the teams. And then if we see that, there needs to be a little moving around to make the teams, competitive, then we do that. We want every kid that comes into the league to feel comfortable and just enjoy playing the game.
Wow. So y'all put them right into the swing of things from day one, pulling them into a combine and then drafting them out onto the teams and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, they also have practice too, at least once a week with the coaches. We have a good group of coaches. I don't think we can just tilt our hat to the coaches that we had over the years, man. They're all locked in with the kids, and they kind of practice. Some of them have two coaches, assistant and some people even bring even more coaches. It's crazy, but yeah, they do a good job with that.
Okay. Well, why was it important again for y'all to say, "Hey, let's get this league going, and we're gonna take on ownership of it our own self. We ain't gonna come in here and say it's outsourced to this organization, outsourced to that organization." Why did y'all say, you young men say, "Hey, this is gonna be us, and we're gonna be responsible for it"?
We just got tired of waiting. I mean, to be honest with you, Kappa League had been down for a while, and like I said, there's nothing for the youth to do. Kind of just how you mentioned City Stars, how they stepped in when AAA went away. We wanted to come in and do the same thing. We actually, in conjunction with City Stars, we kind of took the ball from those guys. And I won't say they passed the ball to us, because they wanted to be excellent at what they were doing. And hats off to all those guys for, it was really big of them to understand that, hey, this basketball may not be our area, but, we trust these guys. And we work together. And like I said, shout out to Boo and Said, for doing that.
Yeah, it takes a village, brother. That's all I can say. It takes a village. And
to kind of piggyback out there, we all got different perspectives to it. Like some of us noticed that we don't consider our area a basketball town, even though we have so much success in basketball. Some of us don't consider our state a basketball state, even though we have so much success in basketball. So it's like all of us had a different opinion, and we just got tired of talking about it. And like I said, we want to put our foot on the ground.
All right. And what does the word united mean in 318 United?
For us, it's together.
Okay.
We, like I said, we coach in the league together. We run the league together. We go to tournaments together. When our respective kids are playing, we're rooting and cheering on the kids. We're cheering for the kids in the league. We'll pop up and if a parent will let us know when their kids playing, we'll go watch their kids play. And I'll say this, and I'm gonna probably get a little emotional, but the United made me think of Trigger. The young. That's our guy, man. That's our guy. I can't go without saying shout out to Trigger.
I don't have a problem with you saying shout out to Trigger, brother. Yeah, not at all.
Appreciate it.
I don't know if y'all got an opportunity to see that video with Trigger when he went outside for the very first time, and they took him out onto that patio, and then he was back in the hospital room. That whole demeanor, he went out there, got that vitamin D. That whole demeanor just completely changed, man, because he was playing Monopoly, you know. So, yeah, absolutely. Right. Well, you guys are serving the first through the 8th grade. It's a perfect feeder going right into that junior high school level. Why is it so critical in y'all's opinion to say, hey, we're gonna start this thing out really early in the kids' life and thing like that?
I kind of like, me personally, I use my experience. I've been training my son since he was 3 years old. And I also do some training overall with other people's kids. And the first thing I tell them is, you're not going to be good tomorrow. You know, it takes time. Like, you have to start early. And I think, like, we don't have enough kids that's starting early and going up. Most kids, like me personally, I was a late bloomer. I had to get out there on the concrete, play older people, and do this and do it. But the times has changed. You know, it's not that many people in the park anymore. It's not that many people in the YMCA anymore. So you have to get a trainer. So you know, most kids, you know, need to get that experience and start training and starting early. Just point blank period. Just starting earlier. And not going out there doing all the dribbling moves, but just the simple things, making your layups, playing hard, diving on the ground, being coachable, respectful. The things that we as individuals came up on. So that's kind of like what we was trying to see, like, you know, start early and it's get them to go to whatever school they want to go to. It's not our opinion. That's a thing, a stigma. But we just wanted to start early, and then they just blossom to the basketball players they can be, you know.
And what does it mean? You know, I see you guys are really passionate about this thing. Absolutely. What does it mean for the kids to see men from their own community that, in a lot of cases, look just like them leading this league?
I mean, that's priceless. You know, there's a shortage of men, you know, in the schools. You know, there's a shortage of men that look like us, you know, that are patrolling and working the streets, you know. So anytime they can see us and, you know, and see us in a positive light, that's always good. You know, most of us, you know, have kids that, you know, just call us and let us know how they're doing, you know, report cards, you know, in sports in general, you know, they just wanted somebody that they can be accountable to. And, you know, that's the greatest feeling in the world. Just knowing that a kid, you know, values your opinion of them. And it sometimes that's all they need. You know, mom might be from a single parent home and mom working, you know, and she don't have that additional time. You know, it's not that she doesn't want to do it. She just doesn't have it, you know. So all of us feel blessed to be able to kind of step in and fill that gap, you know, when we can.
A lot of people, you know, talk about helping our youth. You guys ain't talking no more. You know, I hate to use that bad English. You're not talking anymore. Y'all actually build something. What's the difference between talking and action?
I mean,
I'm gonna pull that civic engagement out in y'all tonight. You know what I mean? Because you know, in our opinion over here at UrbanCast, y'all are civically engaged right now. You see something, you start to do something with it. So I'm just putting y'all on the spot. That's all. Don't get mad.
I like it.
So that means I have calls from parents call me just to talk to a kid. And that goes a long way when I'm able to talk to a kid and they understand where I'm coming from. And I'm just getting the best advice that I know what to give them, some that they may not have at home or whatever. Oh, they shooting fireworks. I'm out here at Tauga at a basketball game. That's why I keep muting my phone. But I just wanted to get in on that. But it's kind of rough, though. I stay in the gym 24/7, 7 days a week.
I hear you. What role can the community, guys, and then we're gonna jump on down into tomorrow. But for all practical purposes, how can the community help y'all achieve the goals that you guys
We always need coaches. The league is growing, so we always need coaches. Anybody that wants to come in and volunteer, wants to help with a team, we always welcome that. You don't have to have been a coach before. You just learn on the fly. I actually started coaching because I signed my son up to play football, and they were gonna give refunds to kids because there wasn't enough coaches. So I ended up coaching my son's team that first year. We won 2 Super Bowls. Coaches, and then just coming in supporting the kids. It's great basketball that's played. I promise you'll enjoy it if you come in on a Saturday. We got good food. Just come in and support the league.
Okay, all right. So walk us through tomorrow registration. When, where, what the parents need to know.
Okay. So tomorrow we'll have in-person registration at Arthur Smith. It'll be from 9 to 12:30. The registration fee is $75. That includes 2 uniforms. That includes the insurance that the kids will have. The awards at the end of the season, and all that good stuff.
Okay, all right. And why are you guys choosing to do it in person as opposed to just online registration?
But we have the online registration, but we kind of found out, just kind of like how Rapides Parish School Board found out everybody don't like being on the internet. So we just want to provide everybody an opportunity to register with whichever method they feel comfortable with. Plus sometimes people want to just come in and see a face and attach a face to something. So we'll be there to answer any questions that they may have in regards to the league as well.
And it's also for the old
people,
school folks like me that just like to pay cash, don't put their card.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
And I'm one of them people. I don't really care as far as like talking about it, but that's what it is. That's why we're doing in person. We're gonna try to do another one the following weekend, and we'll let everybody know what the location is.
Oh, okay, all right. And again, what does the registration fee cover?
Registration fee helps cover the uniform expenses. It helps cover the cost of our officials. Basically everything it takes to run the league.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Or what's the plans on? Look, I'm going to put some more pressure on you. I know y'all talked about y'all have grown. What's the plans to continue to grow the league as more and more people find out about you guys being back, in the motion and doing this thing? So what's the plan to help push you guys even further?
Like I say, right now, is as long as we can get coaches, we can continue to grow. We have an amazing set of sponsors who sponsor our teams. Shout out to our platinum sponsors, Miller and Hill, Walter Gabriel, and Louisiana Iron Laser. Plus we post our sponsors on our page as well. So as long as we can get additional coaches and stuff, we can make this thing as big as we need to. Also want to thank the city of Alexandria for allowing us to use their cooperative endeavor to get into the gyms as well. So they are playing a part with helping us make this league work.
Okay. What does the success gonna look like for 318 at the end of this season? Where should y'all go? If y'all had to say, at the end of this season, what do you guys want?
I get more out of not even just the season, just the day. At the end of the day, the kids talking trash, happy. We're gonna see y'all next Saturday. We play y'all. Just seeing the I don't know the word I'm looking for, but just watching the kids just talk to each other and be ready for the next weekend. So that's the type of things I look for within the day. The year is more of a because there's so much into that league. Like people don't understand the stuff and the stress. I had an anxiety attack one day, but like it's a lot to go into that league. It's not just we show up and we play games. Like it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's done. So at the end of the year, it's a big weight off our shoulders. But as long as we see the kids smile and happy and talking about we got y'all next year and we do this next year, we're gonna be better next year. That's the ultimate goal. And it's 318 United. We're nothing without the parents. We're nothing without the support, the sponsors. So that's why it's 318 United. Even if you don't have that 318 area code, like 337 comes down here. Marshville is 318, but they're like 40 minutes away. They come and play. They come and show face. So it's like, it's 318 United. That means a lot.
Yeah. And then also, the reason I gravitated to coaching is because, sports are kind of a microcosm of life. You're going to have your ups and downs. You're going to win and lose, but you have to be able to play within the confines of the game. You got to follow rules. You got to take your wins. You got to take your losses. You got to get ready for the next day. So if we can teach these young men and these young ladies how to be structured and play the game the right way, we can help assure that they're going to be successful in life as well.
Absolutely.
That's wow. Damon, my business partner, he always talk about the idea that recreational activities are probably one of the best ways to curtail a lot of the negative stuff that's actually going on in our community, and it's often one of those things that it doesn't cost a whole lot when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, but when you start looking at the expense of other programs and all that kind of good stuff, it's not a whole lot when you can just go get a ball and start playing with. Don't get me wrong, I know it's a whole lot of other stuff that go on, but in comparison to the expenses of a computer lab, and those kind of things, it's just a matter of just having the village there to support them. And I know Damon always talk about the idea, if it wouldn't have been for that gym for him to have to go to, he don't know where he would have been, because he said that gym was his safe space. And, and so I'm pretty sure it's a lot of little kids, the boys and girls, they feel that same thing about you guys as well. When they go there, they know ain't nobody gonna bother them. You know what I mean? Right.
Mr. Jack Dre backstage, he said.
Oh, he's in the backstage? Let me see if I can pull him in right quick. Yeah, tell him he need to turn his camera on.
He was traveling, so I don't know.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just bring him in. Hey Dre, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear. All right. You go ahead and introduce yourself, Dre. We know you're driving toward Dallas somewhere.
Yeah, how y'all doing? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear.
Y'all can hear me? Okay,
Yes.
yeah. I'm Dre Eggins, man. Been doing 318 for just going on our third year. I was on listening to mostly what you guys was talking about, man, and just delighted to go into year three with a good group of guys. Looking forward to watching the kids come out and grow and develop, and just looking to have another successful year.
All right. Any either one of you guys, where do y'all see the league in 2 or 3 years down the road from where you guys are right now?
Well, I haven't even told the rest of these guys a bit of news, but I received a phone call on, I believe it was Tuesday, from a guy out of Texas who runs a league, and he wanted to do like a cross league type of like we take our 5 or 6 best teams versus his 5 or 6 best teams. So we're going back and forth on things of that nature, just to get the kids an opportunity to, expand out of the Alexandria area to go out and play. Like Kirk was mentioning earlier, every kid's not going to have an opportunity to play AAU, but this allow some of those kids an opportunity to play kids in which they they allow them to play kids that they might not never see because they're not in our area. So that's something that, like I say, we still going back and forth on logistical stuff and things of that nature. That's kind of why I haven't brought it up to them guys. I'm just still going back and forth with the guy at this point. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to seeing if that's going to work out. And we're always looking to expand. We're always looking to grow. Like Kirk mentioned, last year we brought in Marksville, brought in a team in the 3rd and 4th grade division, the 5th and 6th grade division, and the 7th and 8th grade division. Um, so Grant brought a team in, a girls team in. They was really, really good and competitive. So every year we're looking to add and grow and see where this thing takes us.
Yeah, well, man, it's amazing. Like I was telling the guys earlier, Ray, before you came, it's just amazing to see how y'all have grown in such a short period of time, man. It doesn't even seem like these years have actually been stacking up, but they have been stacking up. How can I know you guys talked about the businesses that are supporting the league. How if another business wanted to say, hey, I wanted to make a donation, I want to support the league. What would that look like? How would they go about doing that with you guys?
They just need to reach out to us. They can reach out to us via the 318 Facebook page and message us. Or they can contact us through our website, www.318united.com, or they can call myself, 318-447-1649, and we'll get them taken care of.
All right. And before we get ready to get out of here, can somebody just go ahead and give us another walkthrough real quick about what tomorrow is going to entail, what time, and all that kind of good stuff?
Well, tomorrow take place. We're gonna have in-person registration to allow the players and their parents to come out and meet the staff. Registration it will be take place at the Arthur F. Smith in the gymnasium from 9 to 12:30. We'll have sign-in sheets and things of that nature. We'll be able to answer any questions that might come about. The registration fee will be $75. That takes care of 2 uniforms, custom uniforms that the kids keep. We don't keep the uniform; they keep those. They take care of the insurance, as well as the cost of officials, scorekeepers, and things of that nature. So, I think what we put together is a very, very cost efficient league where we're not out here trying to charge people $150 to play and things of that nature. It's really, really cost friendly, especially when you consider kids getting 2 custom uniforms. And to piggyback one thing before I let you get out of here about the sponsors, our platinum sponsors, we always put their business logo on each shorts. So every team in the league on their shorts will have our platinum sponsor logos placed on those shorts. And all of these guys on this call right now can attest to, still to this day, you can walk in a high school practice, middle school practice. Those kids are still wearing 318 United shorts with those businesses plastered on the shorts. So there's always cool and unique to have those shorts. And, all of our sponsors have really, really taken a liking to that. So, again, please come out tomorrow, Arthur Smith, 9 to 12:30. And we'll be happy to, assist you guys in your basketball dreams and endeavors.
All right. Well, listen. Before we get ready to close out, anything else that y'all need to bring to the table before we get out?
Yeah, I want to say shout out to Long's Product too. They also sponsor the team, helped us out with gym needs, mopping solution, whatever we needed. He also came through for us. So I want to give him a shout out too.
Ryan is
coming back to. I think he's coming back to defend his title that he won in the girls division.
Oh, is that right? Ryan is a good guy, right?
Yeah.
And then I want to add this too before we head out too. If anybody has any issues financially, please come out in person and talk to us. We don't want any kid to not play because of money. We'll work with whatever you're able to give. But please don't let that registration fee be a hindrance to you. We will work with you within reason, to make sure that your kid gets the opportunity to play.
Okay, all right. And the best thing that, Derrick, is to make sure they reach out to y'all and let you know that they have an issue or something like that, and y'all can work with somebody.
Right. Yeah. If they come in person and talk to us, we'll figure something out and make it work for them.
Matthew 7:7. Yeah. And I want to definitely piggyback off. I appreciate you guys recognizing Longs, because Longs has been with us, making sure we can have these type of shows all along. So they're one of our good supporters as well. So I guess we hooked up with a pretty good guy that works. Well, if y'all don't have anything else to say, I want to thank you, Ronnie, Dre, Derrick, Corey, and I definitely want to thank y'all for what y'all doing in the community. Just seeing the transparency surrounding the league, and y'all representing it in the right way. That's what leadership look like, and that's what our babies are looking up to you guys, and they're trying to mimic that. So again, thank you for getting out there and doing that. To our audience, I definitely want to say thank y'all to you guys as well for always showing up and for all of these conversations that matter. Again, a big thank you to Atlas Towing, Long's Product, Legendary Kung Fu and Tai Chi, United Wrestling Entertainment, Nader International Market. United Wrestling Entertainment was on watching the show as well tonight. The Threadhead Embroidery, and Nader's International Market. I may not have said it, but and Nader's as well. Again, thank everybody for your time and everything. And thank y'all for doing what y'all do. And anytime y'all need something like this, fellas, don't hesitate. We're nothing but a call away. You know what I mean? So just let us know. If you remind me next week, we'll put a reminder out for wherever y'all gonna be next week. Let us know, and we will help try to push that out as well. Y'all stay locked in. This is just the beginning over there at 318 United. And y'all have a great evening. Y'all hang in there, fellas. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream.
Hey, did you know Long's Products is a family-owned janitorial supply with mops, brooms, trash bags, and they even have food service disposables, carry-out plates, and to-goes? Check us out.